Hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. It's Chrissy Sawyer here doing these September readings. And this is your reading of Ophiuchus. Welcome. So, I'm sorry, I went away there. I was hearing some words behind me and they said the sound can be heard. All right, so Ophiuchus, just going to be a general reading because there's been a ton of heavy energy recently. So we'll just do big picture or general picture with oracle cards, and then we'll drill down with a few tarot cards, get some advice. And then finish off with an abundance message. All right, Ophiuchus, and why wouldn't it be? Underlying energy for September for you, Ophies, higher power. Are you thinking about a really big journey? What I'm tapping into here, Ophiuchus, I'll show you the cards in a minute. I just want to tune in. It's thinking about a really big journey, which could look like a big change. It doesn't feel like a big change at the moment. I'm not sure whether to share it or who to share it with. Knowing that there are building blocks in place, so you've done some of the work. Is it that it's going to expand out into something that you hadn't quite conceived of? Like it could grow legs. Like before it was a good idea and you've put the building blocks down. But now it's like this could grow arms and legs. I'm going to show you the cards. So, thinker. And going the distance. Yeah. So when I'm talking about, it doesn't look like a big drastic change, and it could be one big leap. It's looking a bit similar to Saji's reading. It might be interesting for you to watch Saji's reading, but I don't get the challenge energy in here. Going the distance could be some real commitment and investment from you, or it could literally be one big leap. So thinking about going the distance on something that could open up into something quite different. Right, I do this when I'm thinking. It's that energy. There's a real kind of pondering and sitting. And I know I've done this and that's in place. That wouldn't have to change very much. It's list checking. Feels very pragmatic. There's no big emotion in here, I've got to say. But we'll know when we start pulling tarot cards. And there's this kind of energy here of, do I pull down more? I don't quite know what I'm going to get. It might give me a ton of work to do. Do I pull down more or do I stay with this? Mm-hmm. Might go there. And you might get carried, which opens up a much bigger question about what's supporting you in this Are you open to being supported? Are you open to literally being carried that last few steps? Don't know. Let's see what else comes out. But underlying energy is higher power. Okay, stop faffing. Okay, can I have some cards, please, for Ophiuchus for September? Thank you. Messages for Ophiuchus, please, for September collective. Again, with all these readings, Ophies, you know this, don't you? Take what lands, leave what doesn't. Govern yourself accordingly. Messages for Ophiuchus, please. I'm just going to put those because a whole heap have fallen out here. This is very similar to Saji. Right. This is the pondering energy, and it's a careful pondering. There is not an ounce of stuckness in this reading. I don't feel it. There is pondering, there are choices to be made, there are boxes to be ticked, actions to be ticked off. And you're looking pretty glorious doing it, if I might say so. Right. Just notice the gap that's opened up here. I'm going to pull a clarifier for this because there's a gap, there's something not seen with this. Again, this is a careful ponderance because, so Pentacles is material, it's in the material. And in order to make this bigger decision, she's holding her pentacles close. So it might be that there's an investment to be made here. But a heads up, there's no despondency, her heads up. More choice. And they're all upside down, so he can't quite see what he's looking at. But his hand has automatically gone to one. With a ladder. With a ladder, this could open up into something much bigger, higher power. This could grow arms and legs. Ophiuchus, what are you doing? Okay, let's get a clarifier on, oh, and those three cards that came out, look at the underlying energy. Nine of Cups, it's beautiful. Beautiful energy. Can I have a clarifier, please, for Four of Pentacles? I'm going to keep that Nine of Cups out and put the energy right in the middle. Clarifier, please, for Four of Pentacles for Ophiuchus. Oh, right. Okay. Sometimes I'm not that quick. I'm shuffling and shuffling. The cards feel nothing. And my eye is being taken to the pile I put aside. So that's what this is for. This is to clarify the Four of Pentacles. Yes. Ah, yes. Right. Temperance. Well, that's it. Wait, pause, work it out. If there are conflicting emotions, I just noticed that. This is like the Two of Pentacles, look. If there are conflicting emotions, one that wants to absolutely go for it and the other one that's a bit, Temperance balances them, and you will absolutely balance them. I truly believe that with all of these cards. This is very pensive, but not because of this fear. It's, I want to tread carefully with this. Very thoughtful, careful, integrity, responsibility. Great energy. And also the Seven of Wands. What this card is saying to me is, it may look like I'm precariously perched, but I built this. I built this strong so that I can just rest on my laurels for a wee bit. These similar energies coming in now. This lens opening up into a new world, this window opening up into a new world. Yeah, just taking a moment. I think traditionally this card is about defending, protecting. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like I'm going to rest on what I've built for a minute while I really, really ponder this big new lens that is appearing in my world. Okay, so that's clarifying Four of Pence. And where does this one want to go? And where does that one want to go? I don't know. Yeah, that's coming in with that. Oh, look how they're looking at one another with their eyes closed. Feels almost telepathic. Passion and manifestation. It's almost like she's holding what she's standing on. It's like she's already built that and she's standing on it. She's already built that and she's resting on her laurels just for a little bit. But she's got it. She's holding it. He's holding it. Your field is holding it. Second clarifier to those cards. These are culminating energies. Culmination of dreams and wishes, and the culmination of manifestation. They're in the September reading. But does that bird want to go a little bit higher? Is she pulling it down or is it pulling her up? I want to be nosy. Can you tell me anything about question was going to be, can you tell me anything more about what's presenting itself? Freedom of previously feeling trapped, cutting yourself loose. All right. That's why this feels so open, Ophiuchus, because there isn't a trace of there isn't a trace of old paradigm, I want to say, in this. Old, must get it right, must make it look like this, must turn a bottom line like that. There's none of that old production energy. There's kind of this lovely, soft, and very, very open. The field is very, very open. Energy of how can I? It's like very grown up. How can I? Look at that. If I didn't know better, I'd say that this master was channeling. How can I? Emperor is the King of Kings. That is mastery of all the elements. Strategic, thank you. Chess piece. That's how this reading feels. Strategic. And that is why the King of Swords came out. King of Swords, way up above the emotional plane. It doesn't feel emotional, it feels strategic. Thank you. I got there in the end. Strategic, cool-headed, detached from, this is the only, I'm going to call it old paradigm card in here. The card of mentally trapped in our own narrative. And that is just going to fall away because you've moved into strategic thinking and considering and pondering, pensivity, considering. It's very cool. And I'm not going to be showing the answers that I want because it's all about me. I want to know what's coming onto your radar, but it's not, I just don't feel it's going to come out. You're achieving a level of mastery of how to manifest without all the old nonsense. And of course you are, because you know you're ether and you're tuning into a higher power. Interesting. Wow, look at this. Cards from the bottom of the deck. This is what's coming. Birth of passion, something passionate. And if I were to place this card, it would kind of be over there. Ace of Wands, Two of Wands. Back into pondering, right? So that could literally be the idea, and now what? Okay, I'm going to grab this wand of passion. I'm going to grab this Ace of Wands and lean into it and turn the wheel. I love this energy. This feels really different, Ophiuchus. Very lovely, transcending the emotional plane. All right. Is there anything else Ophiuchus needs to know, please, for September? Anything else Ophiuchus needs to know? Thank you for September. Rising above the fray. Noise rising above. Eye of an eagle. Does the bird want to take her higher, even higher? Rising above the fray. So yeah, that King of Swords has gone. King of Swords has left the building. Yeah, this is higher mind. It is higher power. This is using the higher mind, transcendent of the emotional body, to make big decisions here. Nice message. I kind of want to bask in your energy a little bit. It's so expansive, really beautiful and gentle, and just quite happy to be in this considering, strategic energy. Okay, can we have an abundance card, please, for Ophiuchus for September? You have enough abundance. I don't know if I want to bring you this. But I have to. Tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. This feels full of grace. King of Swords coming back in. And what I'm tuning into is realization of what I did to myself. It's that kind of energy, but it's full of humility and power. And Ophiuchus, this reading wouldn't be how it is had you not already transcended some kind of emotional plane of existence. So melting the ice in the heart. And really, there's a beautiful energy coming through this card now. It's like a really powerful compassion for self. It feels gorgeous. It feels gorgeous. It's self-love and self-compassion. It just feels gorgeous. Like, I see what I did. Wow. Ophiuchus, what a beautiful reading. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. Gorgeous. Yeah, stay in that hangman. Have fun. And I wish you a joyful, peaceful September. Please like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment. I love your comments. I'll leave you with my love. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.